Om Gurubhyo Namaha, Om Mahaganapate Namaha, Om Saraswate Namaha. So, today we are going to do the Panchang Sravanam for the Tamil New Year. This Panchang Sravanam has been prepared by me, Pandit Maheshastri, and this is applicable to for Chandramana New Year and as well as Saurmana New Year, which is commonly Tamil New Year and Bengali New Year also, as well as the Vishu, Kerala New Year, and Baisakhi, what we call for Punjabi. So, because Panchang Sravanam rules are common for pretty much across the Vedic astrology, so this is applicable for everybody, especially, and this is prepared for Panchang Sravanam in India because the Panchang Sravanam will change from location to location. Uh, so, this is prepared for India for Tamil New Year, but it can be used for the Chandramana New Year, like Hindi, Marathi, Telugu, Kannada, and Gujarati New Year as well. So, name of the Samvatsara is Vishvavasu Samvatsara, and its Shaka era is 1947. And for North Indian, the name of the Samvatsara is Kalayukti Samvatsara. So please stay tuned. You will come to know that the shocking prediction for upcoming New Year. This has been prepared by me, Pandit Maheshastri. I am a Panchang Ganitagya and Panchang Siddhanti. I live in Seattle, Washington, United States of America. And please do visit our website, mypanchang.com, where we prepare the Panchangam for pretty much most temples in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand and Fiji. So we have many followers abroad, and we have prepared temple calendars for many temples inside India also. So please stay tuned. So, what is the importance of Panchang Sravanam? What is the benefit? Because we all want to know whether we do any puja or anything. What's the benefit? This mantra clearly says तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वाराद आयुष्यवर्धनम नक्षत्राद हरते पापम योगात रोग निवारणम करणात कार्य सिद्धि स्यात् पंचांग फलम उत्तमम एतेषां श्रवणाम नित्यम गंगा स्नान फलम लभेत. So Tithi gives wealth, Vara enhances, Vara means day, which is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Likewise, Vara enhances the longevity, Nakshatra star removes the sin, Yoga cures disease, and Karana gives success indeed. One who does the karma by knowing the above will have divine blessing, like as good as having the benefits of having Ganga Snanam, which will remove all the sins. Now, we are going to discuss the Navanayaka. What are Navanayakas? This is interesting because remember, like we have cabinet in India where we have a Rashtrapati, we have a prime minister, we have a chief of the armed staff, we have a finance minister, we have agriculture minister. Likewise, we have council for countries in the heaven based on the day when the new year starts, basically. So this year, the name of the Samvatsara is Vishvavasu, Vikrama Samvatsara is Kalayukti, the king. So that you can think about as a Rashtrapati in modern terms. The president is Surya, sun. The king is sun. The prime minister, the mantri is Chandra. Now the lord of the cloud, which is like the Megesh, is Surya, sun. Lord of the crops, Sasyadipati, is Budh, Mercury. Commander in chief, Senadipati, is Shani. Finance ministry, Dhanesh, is Kuja, Mangal. Lord of fluids, Rasadipati, is Shukra, Venus. Lord of grains, that is Rabi crops, Dhanesh, is Kuja, Mars. Lord of minerals, Nirasesh, is Buddha, Mercury. Lord of the fruits, Phalesh, is Shani, Saturn. Now, vehicle for Samvatsara is horse. Some people also say elephant, but it's horse. Or you can take elephant also, Gaja. I mean, depend upon what book you follow for interpreting the Navanayaka result. Now, the rain is predicted by when the sun enters Ardra Nakshatra. At that time, Lagna is Mithun and the lord of the Lagna is Buddha. The time when the sun enters Mesh Rashi, Varsha Lagna, Lord is Surya, because that the ascendant at that time is Simha. Jagat Lagna, Lord is Kumbha Shani. Actually, the time at on the day the new year starts, that time Lagna is Simha Surya, because that is why it's called Varsha Lagna. And the Jagat Lagna is the time when sun enters the Sayan, is when the sun enters the Mesh Rashi, is called, it's Kumbha, and Lord is Shani. So these are the Navnayaka. This is the government in heaven that will rule pretty much India for this year until next new year. Now, Makar Sankranti Phalam, which will be in 2026 January. So the name of, every Sankranti is important, but Makar Sankranti holds the prime importance, because agriculture and all everything starts from that day. So name of the Sankranti is Mandakini, coming from east, Agamanam from east, and Gamana means going to is west, facing towards south. So it is coming from east going to west, but having her face in the south, but looking at the northwest, Vayavya Disha. So her face is in the south, but although the face is in south, looking in the northwest direction, we can say Tirchi Drashti. Happiness to king. Vehicle for the Makar Sankranti is tiger, bag, what we call. A secondary vehicle, Upavahana, is horse. Clothes color it is wearing, she is wearing is yellow. The tilak, namam, or we can say, yes, that it is wearing is made from saffron. The jati, caste, is snake caste. Flower is she is holding is jasmine. Tuberose, chameli, you can, yes. And age is young, teenage. And food she is eating is payasam. And jewelry, abhushana, she is wearing is made of pearl, moti. Food vessel, bhojan patra, she is holding is of silver. And the blouse, kanchuki vastram, she is wearing is made of leaves. And position, she is sitting, sthiti, is in sitting position. And weapon she holds is gada, mace. You know the bhimsen, right? So that mace she is holding. Now, Navanayaka Phalam for India. So Sakat Samvatsara is Vishvavasu will give ordinary rain, scarcity will prevail, cotton produce and things made from cotton price will increase, losses of life and property, war atmosphere will prevail. Vikramina Samvatsara Kalayukti disease will increase, differences and clash among leaders, head of the nations on international front, with the clash and differences with the head of the, and we have seen that this has already started with the new tariffs and all. Some area will have very heavy rain that will disrupt life. Let me tell you, this was uploaded, the PDF document was uploaded in the beginning of the March on our website, mypanchang.com. So this was already written earlier, but we are making it video later, close to the date of the new year. And the king Surya, King Raju is Surya. So Raja, produce and other agricultural products are less in a year due to lack of timely rains. Crops are damaged. The influence of smugglers, thieves, hypocrites, criminal, and robbers will increase. Disease will spread. Fire incidents and open use of weapons. Differences arise between rulers and ruling parties. We will see this between maybe north-south divide, or between NDA and other parties' differences. There is the possibility of fire in forest, less cold in winter, and more heat in the year. Wild animals or reptiles enter the settlements, like will enter city. The virtuous people will suffer, animals are destroyed, etc. Take care of your pet and your farming animals. Sun in the 8th house of the Varsha Lagna, in Jagat Lagna, in the 3rd house, causing uh, tragic events and secret enemies in terms of communication, mainly leading to communication war with foreign countries. So we'll have a communication war with foreign countries. Media war, you can think about. So the monthly prime minister is Chandra. Good rainfall, luxuriant growth, health, general well-being and prosperity. People will feel content in general. Moon is in Rahu Ketu axis. Hence, there will be some terror activities in educational institute like school and colleges. The moon, the Lord Moon is afflicted in the 8th house, hence causing death among notable people, royalty, nobility. The people in high places will be unhappy, like government officers will be always unhappy. Maybe they will end up in working more, or there will be more scrutiny on them. Anyway, so the Lord of Clouds, Megesh, is Sun. Less rain in some areas, resulting poor crops and yield. Lord of Crops, Sasyesh, Buddha, part of country will have good rain. The intellectual will praise steps taken by the government. Commander-in-chief, Senapati is Shani. There will be chaos and enmity among people will increase. The quality of crops will not be good. Finance ministry, Danesh, is Kuja, Mangal. So wheat and other red grains produce will be less. The government will take bold and strong steps that may make people think government is unpopular. We have seen part of that with respect to central government. So people have some concept in their mind that central government is unpopular, but we will see what happens. We will discuss. Lord of Fluids, Rasadipati, Shukra. So good rain in northwest part of the country, giving happiness to people in that area. Lot of grains, Danyesh, Rabi crops. Danyesh is Rabi crops, which is like winter crops. Lord is Mars, Puja. What also we known as the Mangal. Wheat, pulses, sesame seeds, coral, or items produced from ocean will be expensive, like pearl. Lord of minerals, Nirashesh, Buddha is Buddha, that is Mercury. One important thing about Buddha is there its orbit is bit weird, and Sir Isaac Newton was not able to predict its orbit. It took Albert Einstein to predict the path of the Mercury around Sun with the general theory of relativity. And we do not have any successful mission to Mercury so far. We have been to Venus, we have been to Mars, we have even been to Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and even outside of our solar system. But we never had any successful mission on Mercury. So Mercury is very special. So a lot of minerals is Mercury. Colored and fashionable clothes, sandalwood, conch, and gold will be expensive. Lot of fruits, phale shishani. There will be strife among people, abundance of wild trees and flower, fear of evil among the common people, heavy population pressure in the cities. Vehicle for Samvatsara horse. There will be fear of political differences, change of power, new governors will be elected, or here governors can be chief minister also. Low rainfall, natural calamities like earthquake, etc., and inflation in the market. Please do not take this with respect to the current election going on. We have already seen one change in Delhi, and we will see some changes. We will discuss further in next stream. So, expend income expenditure table for India. So this is based on your Vishottari Dasha. So this will require your birth nakshatra. If you do not know your birth nakshatra, please visit mypanchang.com, click on astrology, enter your name, birth date, birth time and place of birth. It will give you your full Jatakam Janam Kundli. You can save it, and then in there you check the nakshatra of moon is your nakshatra, and Rashi of the moon is your Rashi. So, and by the way, we do not save any of your data. We just calculate and then throw it away. We do not save in any database or anything on our computer. So Ashwini nakshatra, usually higher the number means good, and lower the expenditure is good. So higher income is good, but sometimes when you have a higher income and lower expenditure, you become conjuice and people hate you, right? You become miser in a way. Conjuice means miser, and people will hate you. So, and you may, and sometimes you have a the higher income and less expenditure also, which also mean you spend money less. You buy cheap things. So there is a saying: the person who buy cheap will cry every time, and person who buy the good things will be happy for a long time. And likewise, so when your expenses is low, you're high, but income is low, you will be, the prediction will show you'll be happy because you spend in a right cause, like for charity and other things. So we'll go for, or your house remodel for that purpose. So Ashwini Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, balance outlook, labh gain. Bharani Nakshatra, your income is 8, expenditure is 5, there will be a defamation, manbhang. Kritika Nakshatra, both are 11, income and expenditure, so respect. Rohini Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 14, respect. You will use money for some right cause. Mrigashira Nakshatra or Mrigashirsha Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain. Ardra Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 5, victory. Punarvasu Nakshatra, income is 11, expenditure is 2, defamation. You saw here, like it says defamation. So higher income is not always good. So Pushyami Nakshatra, 5, happiness. Ashlesha Nakshatra, 14, income, expenditure is 2, loss. Maga Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain. Purva Falguni Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defamation. Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, income is 11, expenditure is 11, respects. Likewise, Hasta Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 14, respect. And same way, Chitra Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain. Swati Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 5, victory. Vishakha Nakshatra, income is 11, expenditure is 2, defamation. Anuradha Nakshatra, 5, happiness. Wow, good. Jyeshta Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 2, loss. Mula Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 11, labh gain. Purvashada Nakshatra, income is 8, expenditure is 5, defamation. Uttarashada Nakshatra, income and expenditures both are 11, respect. Shravana Nakshatra, income 8, expenditure 14, respect. Excuse me. Dhanishta Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure 11, labh gain. Shritabhisha Nakshatra, income is 2, expenditure is 5, victory. Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, income is 11, expenditure is 2, defamation. Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, both are 5, happiness. Revati Nakshatra, income is 14, expenditure is 2, it will be a loss. And we will look at the income and expenditure table as per the North Indian system. So this is based on your Rashi. Rashi is what? Your moon Rashi at the time of birth. So likewise, I say visit mypanchang.com, enter your name, birth date, time of birth, and place of birth. And I promise you, we do not save your birth details in anywhere. So we just used to calculate your Janam Kundali Jatakam. So for Mesh Rashi, income is 14, expenditure is 11, defamation. Vrishabha Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 5, loss. Mithuna Rashi, income is 14, expenditure is 2, trouble. For Kark Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 14, happiness. Simha Rashi, both are 11, good, you'll be happy. Kanya Rashi, income is 14, expenditure is 2, trouble. Tula Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 5, loss. For Vrashika Rashi, income is 14, expenditure is 11, defamation. For Dhanush Rashi, income is 11, expenditure is 2, loss. For Makara Rashi, income is 5, expenditure is 5, Labh gain. Kumbha Rashi, 5, 5, Labh gain, and Meena Rashi, 11, 2, loss. Now we will see the income and expenditure table as per South Indian system. Here you have income, expenditure, and honor and dishonor numbers. So again, this will require your Chandra Rashi. So visit mypanchang.com. Like I said, enter your birth date, birth time, place of birth, and you will see your Jatakam. Write down your Janma Rashi and Janma Nakshatra, which is the Rashi of Moon, and star of Nakshatra of Moon. So Mesh Rashi income is 2, expenditure is 14, and honor is 5, dishonor is 7. So you will have a higher expenditure and bit dishonor according to this system. For Vrishabha Rashi, you have a more income. Income is 11, expenditure is 5, honor is 1, dishonor is 3. So you will have to make sure that whatever you do not ruin your reputation. Mithuna Rashi, income is 14, expenditure is 2, higher income, but your honor is 4 and dishonor is 3. So you will have some honor. Karka Rashi, income is 8, expenditure is 2, and then honor is 7, dishonor is 6. For Simha Rashi, both are 11, very good, but honor is 3, dishonor is 6. So work on your getting your reputation, working on your reputation. Kanya Rashi, 14 is income, expenditure is 2, honor, dishonor is equal 6, 6. Tula Rashi, income is 11, expenditure is 5, honor and dishonor both are 2. For Vrashika Rashi, income is 2, expenditure is 14, honor is 5, and dishonor is 2. You have more honor. So Dhanush Rashi, income is 5, expenditure is 5, honor is 1, dishonor is 5. So more dishonor. For Makara and Kumbha Rashi, both are 8, 14. So income is 8, expenditure is 14. But for Makara Rashi, honor is 4 and dishonor is 5. But for Kumbha Rashi, income is 8 and expenditure is 14. But honor is 7, dishonor is 1. So they have a more repetition. For Meena Rashi, income and expenditure both are 5, 5, good. But honor is 3, dishonor is 1. Now, Kandaya Phalam for India. So, for this will means wherever there is a zero, so no good results actually. So, for Ashwini star, for that particular month, it's divided into 4 months. For Chaitra to Ashada, for Ashwini star, the Kandaya Phalam is 3. For till Shravana to Kartika is 0, and Margashira to Falguna is 4. For Bharani star, Chaitra to Ashada is 6, and next quarter is 4, and next quarter is 1. For Kritika Nakshatra, uh, from Chaitra to Ashada is 1, Shravana to Kartika is 2, and Mrigashira to Falguna is 3. For Rohini Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 4, Shravana and Kartika is 0, and Mrigashira and Falguna is also 0. You have 2 zeros. So you need to be very careful about this year. For Mrigashira Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 7, Shravana is 1, and Mrigashira to Falguna is 2. Adra Nakshatra, for Chaitra to Ashada is 2, Shravana to Kartika is also 2, but Mrigashira to Falguna is 4. Punarvasu Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 5. Nothing much between Shravana and Kartika. 0 result. Whatever you do, work will not materialize between those months. And Mrigashira to Falguna, there is 1. So for Pushami Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada, 0, no result. And from Shravana to Kartika, 1. And from Mrigashira to Falguna, 3. And then comes Ashlesha Nakshatra. Chaitra to Ashada is 3. Shravana to Kartika is 2. And Mrigashira to Falguna is fruitless, 0. For Maga Nakshatra, if you are living in India, because this result will change if you are in United States. For Maga Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 6 and Shravana to Kartika is 0, means nothing much, and Mrigashira and Falguna is 2. Purva Falguni Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 1, Shravana to Kartika is 1, Mrigashira to Falguna is 4. Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 4, Shravana to Kartika is 2, and Mrigashira to Falguna is 1. Hastam Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 7, Shravana to Kartika is 0, means nothing. And Mrigashira to Falguna is 3. Now, so here you saw odd numbers will give you financial gain, even numbers will give you good and bad both results. When number is 0, it will not give you any result, nil result. So when you see here odd numbers in this column will give you financial gain. When you very saw even number, it will give you both good and bad. 0 means fruitless, like I said, and all 3 0 means really bad. So for Chitra Nakshatra, for Chaitra to Ashada is 2, Shravana to Kartika is 1, and Mrigashira to Falguna, nil, no result. For Swati Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada is 5, Shravana to Kartika is 2, and Mrigashira to Falguna is 2. For Vishakha Nakshatra, there are 2 zeros, Chaitra to Ashada and Shravana to Kartika, both 0. So for those people will have a nil result. Needs to be very careful about their health between the first 8 months. And then Mrigashira to Falguna 4, that means they will have a both good and bad results. Anuradha Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada 3, Shravana 1, and Mrigashira to Falguna is 1. So 3, 1, 1, not bad. Jyeshtha Nakshatra, so we'll have a mixed result because Chaitra to Ashada is 6, which is like an even number. Shravana to Kartika is 2, again even number. But Mrigashira to Falguna will be 3, which will bring them good result. So likewise, Mula Nakshatra will have a Chaitra to Ashada will be average, good, not too bad. But Shravana to Kartika and Mrigashira to Falguna both 4 month cycles will be 0 because nil, non-productive. For Purvashada Nakshatra, it will be mixed because whole year, because Chaitra to Ashada number is 4 and Shravana to Kartika is 1, so bit good. But then Mrigashira Falguna gives 2, which is like mixed results. Again, for Uttarashada Nakshatra, it will be mixed because Chaitra to Ashada, Uttarashada is number 7, which is really good. But then Shravana to Kartika 2 and Mrigashira to Falguna is 4, which means give you mixed results. For Shravana Nakshatra, it will be a bit disappointing because Chaitra to Ashada is 2, Shravana to Kartika is 0. So first part will give a mixed result, second part will give you no result, and last part will give you some result, which is some good news. Mrigashira to Falguna is 1. For Dhanishta Nakshatra is going to be excellent. Chaitra to Ashada is 5. Shravana to Kartika is 1. And Mrigashira to Falguna is 3. What else you can ask for? For Shatabhisha Nakshatra, it will be little bit cautious because Chaitra to Ashada is 0. And Shravana to Kartika will be mixed, number 2. And for Mrigashira to Falguna, 0 will be again null. So 2 zeros. Be careful. Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada will be is 3, not bad. And Shravana to Kartika is 0, so no results. And Mrigashira to Falguna is 2, so mixed results. And Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra will have a Chaitra to Ashada is 6, which is like, wow. a bit troublesome because even number can give mixed results. You will have a good and bad. So you may expect something, you may not get accordingly. Shravana nakshatra for Shravan to Kartika is one, which is like good, not bad. But Mrigashira to Falguna again four, so mixed result. For Revati Nakshatra, Chaitra to Ashada one, good. Shravana to Kartika mixed result with two, and Mrigashira to Falguna will be one. So which is good result. So the Shravana to Kartika mixed bag. So you need to be very careful. You can pause this video and go back and check out anytime. So this is going to be Jagat Lagnafal. Lagnafal based on your Janma Lagna. So again, if you go to mypanchang.com, put your birth date, time of birth, and date of birth, and it will prepare Jatakam. It will give you your Lagna. Wherever you see Lagna or ascendant, write down that Rashi. That is your Janma Lagna. So that is also more important. You see three kind of prediction in newspaper. First of all, based on the date they give you 21st March to blah blah blah. That is Aries. So that is based on the sun sign. So sun sign is also important. But those sun signs are Sayana, not Nirayana. If you see that in your Jatakam, it will not show. It might show, it may not show, depend upon which part, what's your birth date. Okay. And then another is Chandra Rashi. So Chandra, the sign of the moon, and another is the rising sign on the eastern horizon at the time of birth. What we call is Janma Lagna. Because it intersects with the horizon and then the sign. So that's why it's called Lagna. So Lagna is not marriage, but it's a joining of the Rashi with the horizon. Because as Earth spins, it will cut the zodiac on the eastern horizon. The whole Kranti Vritta or ecliptic is divided in 12 equal parts. So that's what is Janma Lagna is. Anyway, coming back. So, Mesha Rashi, if your Janma Lagna is Mesha, you will have overall happiness gain. If your Janma Lagna is Vrishabha, money and honors. If your Janma Lagna is Mithuna, you will get legal favors, religiousness, increase of wealth. If your Rashi is Janma Lagna is Karka, then you will have disease, health trouble. If your Janma Lagna is seeing marriage will happen if you are into the marriage and or gain of love. For Kanya Lagnam, victory over enemies. Wow, nice. For Tula Lagnam, childbirth, increase in the family. For Rishika Lagnam, gain from friends, making new friends. And for Dhanush Lagnam, increase in family members, which is good. For Makara Lagnam, will have increase in wealth and money. For Kumbha Lagnam, good health. And for Meena Lagnam, pain and sorrows, hospital visits. So this is based on Janma Lagna. Now all subsequent will be based on your moon sign. Again, if you do not know, visit mypanchang.com if you have not done so. Put your birth date, time of birth, and place of birth, your name. Name is optional. You can write ABC, doesn't matter. But if you want to print your Jatakam, you want to really print your name. And so you can have a proper name in your Jatakam, and we do not save this data. So Mithuna Guru Phalam. So moon is entering into Mithuna Rashi from May 14. So Mesh Rashi. Try avoiding too many things in life. Avoid stress. So don't think you are a Pentium or Apple M2, M3 CPU. You are not. You are a human being. Although human being is much better than CPU, but try doing too many things will spoil for you. Avoid stress. For Vrishabha Rashi, for Mesh Rashi, that was it. For Vrishabha Rashi, obstacle will cease and you will get support in all matters of life. Again, this is based on your Moon Rashi. For Mithun Rashi, bring changes in life, stressful time. For Karka Rashi, inclined to visit long distance places, pilgrimage, heritage, and health issues. When you travel a lot, there will be health issue because you don't eat good food, right? Simha, time to get high, means in the high spirit. gains everywhere. This does not mean drug. So get into high mood, positive mood. Kanya means for Kanya Rashi, need to match expectation, else causes losses of positions. So you need to work hard, match your expectation in your reviews. Tula, things will be resolved. Success, good health, blessing. Vrashika, fatigue due to overwork, due to unnecessary travel. Marriages for for Dhanush, marriages, childbirth can happen. For Makara Rashi, challenges from enemy, depression, and will feel dejection. Kumbharashi, gain of wisdom, knowledge, power, status, and authority. For Minarashi, live away from home, travel, and try to meditate, gain of money. So that is what is uh, for Guru Phalam. Now we will do the Shani Phalam. Meena Rashi, Shani Phalam. Shani entered on 29th March in Meena Rashi. So for Mesha Rashi, you will have a Sadesati on the head, which is like the first phase. The base is ion, and you will have a carelessness, health issue, marriage issues, financial losses, and government trouble. For Rashabha Rashi, perfect financial gain, do some charity also. And for Mithuna Rashi, you will develop some weakness. For Karka Rashi, carelessness. Again, this will require your moon sign. Visit mypanchang.com and get your Jatakam if you have not done so. And Simha Rashi, you will have a 2.5 years, what we call is a Daya or Panoti, and in Hindi. Um, Please write into the comments what do you call it in your language. For example, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali language. So that will also increase our knowledge. You can use your own language to write. We will use, Google Translate or anything, to translate it. But if you write in along with the Roman letters, it will be based. So for Simha Rashi, it's 2.5 years. Daya base is iron, health issues, marriage issues, financial losses, and government troubles. Kanya Rashi will have a travel. Tula Rashi will have a gain everywhere. Vrishik Rashi, financial loss. Dhanush Rashi, 2.5 years. Base is iron, loss, health issues, marriage issues, financial loss, government troubles. For Makara Rashi will be financial gain. Great. Kumbha Rashi, you will have a last part of the Sadesati. Yes. And on the leg, the base is silver. So silver is like expenses, losses, but business will also prosper, but you will have a less profit, or you will work mostly on turnover. So that will be your motto. So that's why you will have a high like expenses and losses. Marriage is in family, gain from government. Well, see, Sadesati is not always bad. People think Sadesati is bad, but not always bad. This will also applicable if your graha in Jatakam are good. Please contact an expert astrologer to read your chart and apply this. This is in general prediction for Rashi Phalam. For Meena Rashi, Sadesati, second part, yes, on the chest, gold, base is gold. So disease, trouble from family, enemies, quarrels, and expenses. So Kumbha Rashi, Rahu Phalam, because Rahu is transiting into Kumbha Rashi from May 18. So for Mesha Rashi, it will bring good luck. Vrishab Rashi, worries. Mithun Rashi, fears. Karka Rashi, trouble. Simha Rashi, gain. Kanya Rashi, worries. Tula Rashi, sorrows. Vrashik Rashi, money loss. Dhanush Rashi, government trouble. Makar Rashi will be the best. Kumbha Rashi, money loss. And Meena Rashi, health issues. So this will be the Kumbha Rahu Phalam. Now we are going to see the results out for the eclipses. The March 29 solar eclipse we already had for US. It was visible in USA, Africa, and it was partial. So the effect will be there for roughly 1.5 month. Africa, Europe, Russia, and it is Rahu Grasta bad for Karka Rashi, Vrishik Rashi, Kumbh Rashi, and Meena Rashi. Stars are Punarvasu, the fourth Padam, Pushyami, Ashlesha, Vishakha, fourth Padam, and Anuradha, Jeshta, Dhanishta, last two Padam, that is 3, 4, Shatabisha Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, first three padam, 1, 2, 3, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, last padam, which is both the entire Purva Bhadrapada and Uttara Bhadrapada and Revati. It will be medium for Mithun Rashi, Simha Rashi, Tula and Makara. Nakshatras affecting will be Mrigashira, last two padam, 3 and 4th, Ardra Nakshatra, Punarvasu, which is like first three padam, 1, 2, 3, Maga Nakshatra, Purva Falguni Nakshatra, Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, first padam, and Chitra Nakshatra, last two padam, which is like 3 and 4th padam, will be the medium. For the Swati Nakshatra, Vishaka Nakshatra, first three padam, 1, 2, 3, and Uttara Shada Nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4. For Shravana Nakshatra and Dhanishta Nakshatra, first two padam will be the medium. And it will be good for Mesh Rashi, Vrishab Rashi, Kanya Rashi, and Dhanush Rashi. Stars, which will be good for Ashwini star, Bharani, Kritika, first padam. Actually, entire Kritika, it will be good. Rohini, Mrigashira, first two padam, 1, 2, Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4, Hasta Nakshatra, Chitra, first two padam, because last two padam will have a medium results. Okay. Mula Nakshatra, Purva Shada Nakshatra, and Uttara Shada Nakshatra, first padam will be good, and last three padam will be medium. Now we will see September 22nd partial solar eclipse. It will be visible in South Pacific, New Zealand, Antarctica, and Ketugrasta. So because it is not even visible in India, why we are giving this? If you are planning to travel to these countries where it is visible, it might be applicable to you during that time because it is visible and you are in that area. Hope this helps. So it is bad for Vrishabha Rashi, Simha Rashi, Kanya Rashi, and Makara Rashi. Nakshatras affecting is Kritika Nakshatra, last three padams, 2, 3, 4. Rohini Nakshatra, Mrigashira Nakshatra, first two padam, Maga Nakshatra, Purva Falguni Nakshatra, Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, entire Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, and Hasta and Chitra, first two padam, Uttarashada Nakshatra, last three padams, 2, 3, 4. Shravana Nakshatra and Dhanishta first two padam will be really bad. And the remedy, if you have a bad one, is do Surya mantra japa. Your Ishtadev mantra japa will always will help you. And medium for Mesh Rashi, Karka Rashi, Dhanush Rashi, and Kumbh Rashi. So it will be medium for Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, first padam, Punar Vasu, because last three will be really bad. Only first will be the medium. Then Punarvasu, the the last padam, which is the fourth padam. And the first three padam, it will be good, but last three padam, it will be bad. Last fourth padam, it will be the bad one. The first three padam, it's good. So Pushami Nakshatra, Ashlesha Nakshatra, Mula Nakshatra, Purvashada, Uttarashada, first padam, Nanishta Nakshatra, last two padam, which is like 3, 4, Shatabisha Nakshatra, and Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, which is like first three padams, 1, 2, 3. Again, I am telling you, if you do not know your star, visit mypanchang.com and enter your data, write down the nakshatra of moon, Rashi of the moon, that is your birth Rashi, we can use here, and star will be the moon star. And Janma Lagna, which you can go back and evaluate your Jagat Lagna Phalam. So for good for Mithun Rashi, Tula Rashi, Vrashika Rashi, and Meena Rashi. Nakshatras are Mrigashira Nakshatra. For only last two padam, 3, 4, because first two padam it is bad. We saw earlier. You can pause this video and you can check in the first row we have given. Ardra Nakshatra, it will be good. And Punarvasu Nakshatra, first three padam, it will be good. 1, 2, 3. And last padam will be the medium, as we already discussed. Chitra Nakshatram, it will be last two padam, like it will be uh, good, not bad. So that is will be, because first two nakshatras, first two padam, it will be bad if you look into the first row. So last two padam, 3, 4 will be good. Each nakshatra has 4 legs, because they are chatushpad. And then Swati Nakshatra, it will be good. Vishakha Nakshatra, first three Padam, it will be good. And then the last Padam, as we discussed earlier in this video, you can take a look and you can you will see here Vishakha Nakshatra first three padam and last padam both are good, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then Anuradha Nakshatra, Jeshta Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, fourth padam. But Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra first three padam will be the medium. Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra and Revati will be good. So this is for the September 22nd. Now on February 17, 2026, there is a partial solar eclipse. Visibility will be in Argentina, Chile, Africa, Antarctica, Rahu Grasta. It's not visible in India, but if you are planning to visit these places, it will be applicable. Bad for Mithuna, Karka, it will be bad for Mithuna, Tula, Makara and Kumbha. And nakshatras affected are Mirgashira, last two padam, 3, 4, Ardra, Punarvasu, first three padam, 1, 2, 3, Chitra, nakshatra, last two padam, 3, 4, Swati nakshatra, Vishakha nakshatra, first three padam, Uttarashada nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4, and Shravana nakshatra, Dhanishta nakshatra, first two padam, and Dhanishta nakshatra, last two padam, 3, 4. So entire Dhanishta will be bad. Shatabisha Nakshatra and Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, first three padam, 1, 2, 3, will be bad. What will be the medium for? Vrishabha Nakshatra, Vrishabha Rashi, Karka Rashi, Kanya Rashi, and Dhanush Rashi. What star it will be bad? For Kritika Nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4. The first padam is good, but last three padam is bad, like 2, 3, 4. Rohini will be medium. Mrigashira, first two padam will be bad. So first two padam will be good, but last three padam is really bad, as we see earlier. But the first two padam is medium. Punarvasu Nakshatra, fourth padam. Pushami Nakshatra, Ashlesha, Uttara Falguni, last three padam, pad number 2, 3, 4. And Uttara Falguni, first padam is good, but last three padam is medium. Hasta Nakshatra, Chitra Nakshatra, first two padam will be the medium. Chitra Nakshatra, last two padam will be the bad, as we saw earlier. Mula Nakshatra, Purva Shada Nakshatra, Uttara Shada Nakshatra, first padam. And Uttarashada Nakshatra's last three padams, 2, 3, 4 is bad. Now, what is good for Mesh Rashi, Simha Rashi, Vrishika Rashi, and Mithuna Rashi? Nakshatra will be Ashwini Nakshatra, Barni Nakshatra, Kratika's first padam, Maga, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, first padam, Vishakha, last padam, Anuradha, Jeshta, Purva Bhadrapad, last padam, Uttara Bhadrapad, and Revati. That will be the prediction for solar eclipse. Now we will go to the lunar eclipse. And the last we saw, the solar eclipse is Rahu Grasta. This one is also Rahu Grasta, September 7, 2025. The lunar eclipse is visible in USA, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, and it's Rahu Grasta. So it is not visible in USA. It's just typo here. It will be bad for Mithuna, Tula, Makara, and Kumbha. So what star it is bad for? Okay, Mrigashira, last two padam, 3, 4. Ardra Nakshatra, Punarvasu Nakshatra, first three padam, 1, 2, 3. Chitra Nakshatra, last two padam, Swati Nakshatra, then Vishakha star, first three padam, 1, 2, 3. Uttara Shada Nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4. Shravana Nakshatra, Dhanishta Nakshatra, Shatabisha Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, first three padam, which is like 1, 2, 3. What is going to be medium for Vrishabha Nakshatra, for Vrishabha Rashi, Karka Rashi, Kanya Rashi, and Dhanush Rashi? What it is bad for Kritika Nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4, because Kritika's first padam is good, but last three padam is not good, 2, 3, 4. It's just medium. So Kritika Nakshatra, last three padam, 2, 3, 4 is medium. Then Rohini, Mrigashira, first two padam is medium. And Punarvasu star, last padam is medium, which is fourth padam. Pushyami Nakshatra, Ashlesha, Uttara Falguni, last three padams, 2, 3, 4 is medium. Hasta Chitra, Chitra's first two padams are medium, 1 and 2. Mula, Purvashada and Uttarashada's first padam is also medium. What it is good for? Mesh Rashi, Simha Rashi, Vrishik Rashi and Meena Rashi. So Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika's first padam is good. Maga, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Uttara's first padam is good, and Vishakha's last padam is good, which is fourth padam. Then Anuradha, Jeshta, Purva Bhadrapada, last padam is good. Then Uttara Bhadrapada and Revati is good. Now, March 3, 2026, total lunar eclipse, USA and India. So, visibility is in Asia, Australia, Pacific, and Americas. Ketu Grasta. So, it is going to be bad for Mesha, Karka, Simha, and Dhanush. From that date, it will be bad, not throughout the whole year. So, bad for Ashwini, Bharani, Kartika, first padam, Punarvasu, last padam, Pushya, Aslesha, Maga, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, first padam, Mula, Purva Shada, and Uttara Shada, first padam. What is going to be medium for Mithuna, Vrishika, Makara, and Meena? Nakshatras will be Mrigashira, Padam 3, 4, and and then Arudra, Punarvasu, first three padam, 1, 2, 3, and then Vishakha star, last padam, which is 4. Then Anuradha star, Jeshta, Uttara Bhadrapada, last three padam, 2, 3, 4. Shravana, Dhanishta, first two padam, Purva Bhadrapada, last padam, Uttara Bhadrapada, and Revati. And what is good for Vrishabha Rashi, Kanya Rashi, Tula Rashi, and Kumbha Rashi? For stars, it translates to is Karka Rashi. It's Kritika. It's going to be not Karka, but Kritika star. Last three padams, 2, 3, 4, and Rohini star, Mrigashira, first two padam, 1, 2, Uttara Falguni, last three padams, 2, 3, 4, Hastha, Chitra, first two padams, and Chitra, last two padams. Entire Chitra is good. Swati, Vishakha, first three padam, 1, 2, 3, and Dhanishta, last two padam, padam number 3 and 4, Shatabhisha and Purva Bhadrapada, first three padam, 1, 2, 3. This is going to be good. So if your stars are bad, go to the temple, do some puja, do some japa, mantra japa, which is very good. Now we are going to see the prediction for the world. April, May, and June, So for that, we are going to do the world prediction for April, May, June would incite more war in Ukraine and Europe. For March 29, solar eclipse will be bad for Spain, France, Germany, United Kingdom, Sweden, Norway, Finland, Belarus, Italy, and Russia. Early 2026, January, March will bring war-like situation in Russia. That's next year. Political situation could worsen in Iraq after mid-May. Death of an important leader in Iran after mid-May. World prediction continues. Saturn will bring more trouble for Canada. People in Canada will be upset with government. China will continue to do more technical advancement in the field of communication. Just heard they are coming up with the 6G also. Turkey's government will have a more trouble in coming years. Its rating will go down. Israel will continue to have trouble with Palestine and Hamas. Now we are going to do prediction for India. Trouble in Bay of Bengal related to weather or trouble with Bangladesh border, and we already started seeing this. Pakistan will continue to play mischief on India's northwest borders. May month will be one to watch for mischief, which could affect even central India. Opposition parties will have trouble in their growth and winning election, and their foreign connection and farmers agitation will be exposed. So all of their wrongdoings will be exposed. September 7 lunar eclipse could bring more problem at India Pakistan border, especially in Kashmir area. Pakistan border will be more intense until year end. There can be earthquake or natural disaster along with terrorist problems. Bangladesh border will be more trouble during March April 2026. Minings, minerals, oil, iron ore, land revenue will bring money to government treasury. We heard lately we found some lot of oil in UP or Bihar area. Please write in the comment. This was posted on March 1st on our website. Mysterious dates of some personalities will happen in India. It could be unknown gunmen. We do not know. So it will be mysterious death. People will have conflicts. Religious conflict will increase. Lots of scientific research will take place in India. This was written even before the Chandramana New Year. So, yeah, so we saw that recently there was a 1000 kilo bomb was developed by India. Anyway, and India also made some engine, some advancement in the airplane engine. Government will face challenges with stability of government. Foreign exchange reserve will increase. Stock market will see fluctuation. And I saw this news today only that foreign exchange reserve has increased. Again, I reiterate, this was written a long time back for the Chandramana and Tamil New Year for on to post it, and we posted it on our website mypanchang.com. Government will bring labor class friendly policy. Ruling party will get more seats representation in Rajya Sabha, more business in scientific sector, research, and women-led businesses. Foreign powers will try to weaken alliances with some countries. Agreements will so agreements through extradite criminals will be signed. So hidden rare earth metal will be discovered. Spy activity will increase in scientific organization. Government need to be very careful. Accidents in communication infrastructure, land reforms and price will increase. Farmer friendly policy will be introduced. India will deploy spy satellite in space. Illegal Bangladeshi immigrants will be deported. Foreign collaboration in field of communication and medical facilities, semiconductor investment or AI related investment from foreign countries, adverse effect of foreign culture on Indian culture, contracts in field of energy, mines, oil will be signed, more research projects will be undertaken in our educational infrastructure. Many dignitaries will visit India. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs will be recognized in the world. Judiciary will give favorable judgment with religious institutes. Indian Navy will have more presence to block enemy. Joint venture to build aircraft carriers, cruisers, destroyers, frigates, patrol boats, and amphibious assault ships in country. India again continue fire, accidents, explosion in eastern region of the country, maybe due to Bangladesh factor. So in the states in the CMs of eastern seven river states needs to be very careful. Negotiations to make government unstable will not be successful. So all their efforts will be not successful. Nation's prestige will increase. Government will promote education and research. Foreign reserve will increase. Colleges, schools, and educational institutes will have a foreign collaboration. Now we are going to read the Rashi Fal. For this is again, you need to know your moon Rashi. If you do not know your moon Rashi, visit. I am running the ticker mypanchang.com astrology. Visit, enter your name, birth date, time of birth, and place of birth. If you don't want to write your real name, you can just put XYZ, doesn't matter what it's going to put. You can use that to print your Jatakam. Hence, if you put your name, it will put it nicely, name and everything. Anyway, so we will continue. So use your Jatakam, use the Rashi in the Jatakam. Sometimes people name their child based on the Rashi. If you are one of them, like in Gujarat, Maharashtra, they do. So if it is, make sure that it is based on Rashi first. Best way is to visit mypanchang.com/astrology and fill out all the information and you will come to know anyway. For Mesha Rashi from April to September 2025, you will experience career growth, intellectual expansion, social networking opportunities. Mars transit to various signs will impact some home, health, and work routines, requiring a balanced approach. Jupiter's entry into Gemini in May will enhance learning, travel, and career prospect, while Rahu in Aquarius will boost social connection, not social media connection. Remember this social connection. However, Saturn's influence will demand patience in education and spiritual matters. Financial opportunities will arise, but impulsive decisions must be avoided. Emotional stability and strategic planning will be essential to manage professional and personal growth effectively from October 2025 to March 2026. You will see fluctuation in emotional well-being and career growth. Jupiter's retrograde in Cancer will encourage introspection, while Rahu will highlight spiritual development. Mars movement will influence finances and relationship, bringing gains in February, but also rising expenses in March. January will require extra caution in work with potential setbacks if attention to details is lacking. So you need to give more details in your email report you write. However, February will be highly favorable for financial gains and friendship. By March, expenses related to child's education and travel may increase, necessitating careful financial planning. So that is the Mesh Rashi. Vrishabh Rashi from April to September 2025. Taurus not Taurus native will experience financial improvements, career stability, and personal growth. Mars transit will emphasize communication, family, and health. Jupiter in Gemini from May will strengthen financial stability, skill development, and career opportunities, while Rahu's move to Aquarius will expand social recognition. Saturn will demand strategic thinking for long term success, making patience crucial. Emotional well being will require attention, and impulsive action should be avoided. As means, don't do very quick decision. No, take your time. As Mars moves into Virgo in July, discipline and structured routine will become necessary. August and September will bring financial gains but require careful planning to avoid risk in professional ventures. From October 2025 to March 2026, Taurus native will see shift in career and financial stability. Jupiter's entry into career will bring family harmony and emotional growth, while Rahu will enhance career progress but caution against overconfidence. November will demand financial introspection, with Saturn bringing stability to delayed projects. November will encourage deep self reflection, and January 2026 will require avoiding with conflicts with authority figures, aka your bosses and government officers. Mid February will bring good news regarding property and immigration, but expenses will increase. By March. Sun and Venus will ease financial burdens, potentially aiding in loans, but rising expenses from the 25th will necessitate careful financial management. Iti Vrishabha Rashi. Here ends Vrishabha Rashi. For Mithuna Rashi, whose moon is in Mithuna Rashi from April to September 2025, Gemini natives will experience financial improvements, career growth, and intellectual expansion. Mars in Cancer will boost finances but increase emotional sensitivity. Jupiter in May will enter Gemini, bringing confidence, new opportunities, and personal growth. Rahu's move to Aquarius will enhance higher education and foreign connection, while Saturn will demand persistence in career pursuit. Communication skills and leadership abilities will be the key, but impulsive decision in relationships should be avoided. July and August will emphasize home and family matters, while September will shift focus to teamwork and career planning, ensuring gradual but steady progress. From October 2025 to March 2026, Gemini natives will see financial and career stability improve. Jupiter's entry into Cancer will support financial security and emotional balance, while Rahu will enhance creativity and higher education. November will require financial introspection, and Saturn's direct motion will resolve career delays. January 2026 will demand health awareness, careful communication, and vigilance in avoiding conflict. Mid February could bring legal issues if communication is not handled properly. March will present career opportunities, especially in contract based or temporary jobs, but caution is needed in dealing with overseas contracts and friendship to avoid potential troubles. So you need to make sure that you deal with caution when you're dealing with friends, otherwise you will have a potential trouble. Iti Mithuna Rashi, here ends Mithuna Rashi. Karka Rashi. So from April to September 2025, Cancer native will experience emotional intensity, career growth, financial stability. Mars in Cancer will boost confidence, but may lead to emotional fluctuation. Jupiter will support career advancements and partnership, while Saturn ensures long-term education and professional success. Rahu in Aquarius from May will bring financial growth through collaborations. Leadership skills will improve in June, but family matters require balanced approach. July and August emphasizes health and discipline communication. September will shift focus to home and family, with Rahu helping in career advancement. Maintaining patience and planning strategically will yield long term benefits. From October 2025 to March 2026, Cancer natives will gain confidence and personal growth as Jupiter enters their sign. Career opportunities will rise with Mars in Scorpio, but careful financial planning will be essential. November will bring emotional introspection and potential wealth creation, with Saturn resolving past career delays. December will encourage spiritual growth and prosperity in investments. January 26 will bring travel opportunities, but expenses will rise, especially regarding family needs. February will see increased family expenditure and potential health concerns for children. March will require legal awareness and professional caution. Seeking mentorship and handling finances wisely will ensure stability. Iti Karka Rashi. Here ends the Karka Rashi. For Simha Rashi, from April to 2025, Leo natives will focus on emotional well-being, career growth, and financial discipline. Mars in Cancer may increase expenses, possibly due to family or travel. Jupiter will support partnership and professional growth, but Rahu in Aquarius from May could create challenges in relationship while also fostering innovation. Financial discipline will be crucial as Saturn stabilizes monetary matters. Monetary matters. June will bring enhanced ambition, but impulsive financial decisions should be avoided. Impulsive means, we have to do this, no matter what, right now. So avoid that right now approach. July and August will focus on health and routine discipline, while September will encourage teamwork and gradual financial progress. Maintaining a structured approach will be the key to long-term success. From October 2025 to March 2026, emotional trend, spiritual growth will take precedence as Jupiter enters Cancer. Career advancement will be strong in November with Mars in Scorpio supporting leadership role. Financial gains will continue, but Saturn will demand careful planning. January 2026 will bring favorable changes, including success at work, loan approvals, and property transactions. Mid February may bring a shift in priorities with more travel and increased expenses on friends and family. March will bring unexpected gains from writing or small ventures, but from mid March, health requires attention. Chanting Gayatri Mantra Om Bhargo Swam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. This will help you, and maintaining financial principle will be beneficial. You can chant Surya Mantra also here. Iti Simha Rashi, here ends the Simha Rashi prediction. Atha Kanya Rashi, if your moon is in Kanya Rashi, from April to September 2025, Virgo native will focus on teamwork, career growth, and financial discipline. Mars in Cancer will emphasize social connection, requiring guidance from experienced individuals or mentors. Jupiter will support creativity and finance and personal growth, while Saturn ensures long-term stability. Rahu's transition into Aquarius in May will promote professional innovation and protect against adversities. Leadership skills will strengthen in June, though caution is needed in travel and health matters. July and August will bring self care into focus, with enemies attempting to create trouble but failing. September will emphasize financial planning and collaboration, with Rahu continuing to shield against challenges. From October 2025 to March 2026, emotional and financial stability will take precedence. Jupiter in Cancer will encourage personal and career growth, while Mars in Scorpio will sharpen focus on financial matters. November will require introspection regarding career choice, with potential leadership opportunities emerging. December will promote spiritual and intellectual development. From January 2026, expenses will rise, possibly due to health or publishing related activities. Donation and avoiding speculation will be beneficial. So do not give donation to unnecessary people. That's what I am want to mention here. Give to the right people. Donations to the right cause. Make sure that organization is legit, and then the money also used in the legit purposes will be beneficial. February will bring blessings from Mercury, leading to career promotions and financial gains. By mid March, challenges may arise in the workplace, travel, health, requiring careful planning and patience. Iti Kanya Rashi. Here ends the Kanya Rashi. Atha Tula Rashi. When your moon is in Tula Rashi, from April to September 2025, Libra native will experience strong career growth, financial stability, and strategic advancements. Mars in Cancer will boost career visibility and leadership roles, making you dynamic and career focused. Jupiter will foster financial growth through partnership, while Saturn will ensure discipline in daily work. Rahu in Aquarius from May will enhance creativity and personal projects, but caution is needed with foreign investment. July and August will focus on health and discipline work routines with possible medical procedures. September will emphasize personal growth and collaboration, but aggression should be avoided in conflicts, handled with peace. Saturn's guidance will protect against difficulties, making patience and strategic planning crucial. From October 2025 to March 26, professional stability, financial growth will continue. Jupiter in Cancer will strengthen career progress, requiring cooperation with seniors. Mars in Scorpio will boost wealth creation, but increased expenses. November will require financial introspection, while December will focus on spiritual healing and emotional balance. January 2026 will bring inner fears related to enemies and disputes, demanding careful handling of relationship. February will see continue financial gains with possible childbirth in the family. However, worries about friends and siblings may increase. March 14th onwards, relief will come, resolving past worries and conflict, but introspection will be essential to avoid self-created problems. Here ends Tula Rashi. Iti Tula Rashi. Atha Vrishik Rashi from April to September 2025, Scorpio natives will focus on learning, career growth, and financial stability. Mars in Cancer will enhance spiritual growth, but avoiding conflicts with mentors and teachers is advised. Jupiter in Gemini from May will promote financial transformation, while Rahu in Aquarius will enhance domestic harmony and real estate opportunities. Saturn will support long-term investment and creative projects. June and July will bring career visibility and professional growth, but financial caution is needed. October in August and September will emphasize teamwork and introspection, with Mars in Virgo and Libra helping in networking and personal growth. Maintaining discipline and balance will be the key to steady progress. From October 2025 to March 2026, intellectual and career pursuits will strengthen. Jupiter in Cancer will enhance learning and travel opportunities, while Mars in Scorpio will bring leadership and financial growth. November will require introspection in career planning, and Saturn's direct motion will help resolve past creative delays. December will focus on renewal and transformation, with travel and education opportunities increasing. January 2026 will bring success in work, potential job opportunities, and improved relationship with siblings. February will require careful handling of workspace relations to avoid misunderstanding. March may bring temporary setbacks in stock investment, but positive family news or childbirth will bring happiness. Iti Vrashik Rashi prediction ends. Dhanush Rashi. From April to September 2025, Sagittarius native will focus on financial planning, career growth, and intellectual pursuits. Mars in Cancer will emphasize joint ventures and need for innovations in problem solving, while Jupiter will support career and partnership. Rahu in Aquarius from May will bring new opportunities in education and travel. If marriage is on your mind, the period from May 2025 onwards will be favorable. June and July will require extra effort in competitive exam, while August and September will focus on maintaining health and professional discipline. Saturn retrograde may delay domestic progress, but Rahu will protect against malefic planet effects. Financial stability and networking will be the key themes during this phase from October 2025 to March 2026. Jupiter in Cancer will promote financial transformation and unexpected gain. Mars in Scorpio will enhance leadership skills and career success, but expenses will increase. November will bring career introspection, requiring careful financial planning. December will emphasize emotional healing and creativity, with professional and financial success continuing. January 2026 will see rising expenses for legal matter, overseas investments, or children's education, but income flow will remain stable. February will bring financial gains and travel opportunities, while March will require caution in financial commitments and relationship with mentors or elders. So February will bring financial gains and travel opportunities, while March will require caution in financial commitments and relationship with mentors or elders. Missing deadlines could create financial trouble. So careful planning will be necessary. Iti Dhanush Rashi. Here and Dhanush Rashi. Atha Makara Rashi. From April to September 2025, Capricorn natives will focus on partnership, financial growth, and discipline routines. Mars in Cancer will emphasize collaboration and relationships. Saturn will provide calmness and stability in handling challenges. Jupiter in May will promote career progress, but health concerns, especially digestive issue, pet care related to your stomach, must be monitored. Rahu in Aquarius will bring financial opportunities, but may create tensions in family matters. June and July will be favorable for financial planning and long-term investment, including cryptocurrency, but impulsive decisions should be avoided. August and September will emphasize leadership roles, intellectual progress, and networking with a need to manage aggression at work to maintain good relationship. From October 2025 to March 2026, professional collaboration and financial planning will be the key. Jupiter in Cancer will strengthen your career and partnership prospects, while Mars in Scorpio will provide energy for leadership and stability. November will require financial introspection, while December will demand caution against hidden enemies and rising expenses due to travel. January 26 will be challenging month with the risk of repetition damage, even legal trouble. If you do the travel planning, did travel and you didn't take care of the things, it will bite you in January. Avoid unethical actions and seek Venus blessings for relief. February will increase financial concerns and family tensions, but opportunities for income growth will continue. By mid-March 2026, things will improve, but high expenses due to property matters or elder sibling will persist. Maintaining discipline and patience will be crucial for overall stability. Here ends Makar Rashi. Iti Makar Rashi. Atha Kumbha Rashi. From April to September 2025, Aquarius natives will focus on health, career growth, and financial discipline. Mars in Cancer will encourage health conscious lifestyle, but spicy food should be avoided. Jupiter in May will bring gains from stock markets and political connection, while Rahu in Aquarius will enhance leadership roles but require caution in health matters. June and July will be strong months for personal success with partnership and financial planning playing key roles. However, Saturn retrograde may slow personal progress and financial promotions in August and September, requiring patience and careful investment. So, August, September will require patience and careful investment. Rahu will enhance leadership potential, but ego driven action must be avoided. From October 2025 to March 2026, Jupiter in Cancer will improve health and routine stability, while Mars in Scorpio will strengthen financial planning and leadership. November will require financial introspection with a need to manage investment wisely. December will emphasize intellectual growth and professional networking with potential financial gains from social circle. February 2026 will bring increased expenses due to family events, travel, and new purchases, with Venus providing financial support from overseas or side work. February will bring a phase of self doubt and insecurity, but Venus will help to regain confidence. March will heighten fears about workplace conflict, though financial stability will remain moderate. Managing emotions and focusing on long term goals will be the key to overcoming challenges. Iti Kumbha Rashi. Here ends Kumbha Rashi. Now, Meen Rashi. From April to September 2025, Pisces natives will focus on creativity, emotional balance, career growth, and financial planning. Mars in Cancer will emphasize artistic expression in emotional stability, but financial caution is required as some stock may underperform. Jupiter will support collaboration and personal development, while Saturn will encourage self awareness and career focus. Rahu from May 18 will bring subconscious clarity, but also health concerns for the next 18 months, June and July. See, it is the 12th Rahu, so 12th Rahu is always bring health concerns. Especially if you are old and if you have a health issues, please be careful. June and July will require careful decision in making partnerships, and Rahu may tempt you into risky investment. Seeking expert advice will be beneficial. August and September will bring professional collaboration and potential international opportunities, but relations with in-laws and workplace mentors must be handled diplomatically. From October 2025 to March 2026, Jupiter will enhance emotional stability, relationships, and investment opportunities, but caution is required in stock market decisions. Mars will provide leadership energy, but conflicts with authority figures like bosses, mentors, or fathers should be avoided. November will require financial introspection, and December will focus on spiritual renewal through meditation and self-reflection. Here, fathers means your father-like figure, like whom you ever you respect. So that's what it means. Um, January 2026 will bring highly favorable period for financial success. So January 2026 will be highly favorable period for financial success and promotion, but from February 13, expenses will rise significantly due to loan payments, medical bills, and family needs. March 2026 will require better workplace visibility, otherwise could negatively impact your career reviews. So that means whatever work you have done, tell everyone. Pompu leke. Populeke means announce everywhere. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. That was the Hindi word though. So you need to be, to tell what good things you did. Being a proactive in showcasing efforts and achievements will be essential for your long-term success. Iti Meena Rashi. Meena Rashi prediction ends. Now what to do? What's the remedy? For Mesh and Vrishik Rashi, the Lord is Mangal. So Om Angarakaya Namaha is the mantra for you. For Rashab and Tula Rashi, your Lord is Shukra. So Om Shukraya Namaha is your solution. For Mithun and Kanya Rashi, Om Budhaya Namaha is the solution. Or Vishnu Sahasranam chanting. For Karka Rashi, worshipping goddess Parvati, goddess Durga, or Lord Shiva will help. For Simha Rashi, worshipping Lord Shiva will help. Also, Om Suryaya Namaha will help. For Karka Rashi, Om Chandraya Namaha will also help. Now, Dhanush and Meena Rashi, your Rashi Lord is Guru. So, Om Brahaspate Namaha mantra will help. For Kumbha and Makar and Kumbh Rashi, your Rashi Lord is Shani. So, what will help? Om Shanishwaraya Namaha, Hanuman Chalisa. And Angaraka, Shani Stotra or Hanuman Stotra will help you. Bajrang Ban will help you, and blessings from the elders will help also, and helping poor will help always for any planet. So now we will pray for everybody will remain happy. Upcoming year, their wishes will be fulfilled. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Badani Pashantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. My name is Pandit Mahesh Shastri. I'm a Panchang Ganitagnya and Panchang Siddhanti. I live in Seattle, Washington. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please also write any comments for any discrepancies or any typos if you see in this, uh, no matter what it is, the knowledge is like ocean. Nobody is complete because we are all human beings. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I would like to thank to Hindu Council of Australia for their continued effort to uphold dharma. Thank you, and special thanks to Sai Paravastu, the president of Hindu Council of Australia, and all the board of directors for doing this. Thank you.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.